Hey, welcome to the Online Business Accelerator course. I'm so glad you are here today. Maybe you are here because you're about to start your business online or you're ready to scale your business online. It doesn't matter what side of the equilibrium you're on. This course is going to teach you everything you need to know so that you can start or scale your business online. You know, I came to America with just $100 and a suitcase of clothes in search of the American dream. You know, after working jobs and everything in between, I discovered that there's no job or 9 to 5 that was going to help me to afford financial freedom for myself and my family. And then I stumbled upon online business that I started creating online programs to serve my clients. And that's when my life radically changed. So that was like a couple of years ago. So I've been in the online industry for over 20 years. And in the last 20 years, I've learned so much that helped me and my clients to generate millions of dollars online. And so I decided to put this course together to teach you the 5 easy framework that anybody can use. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out or you're ready to scale, that will help you to make 6 figures online. So it's a really, really easy framework that I've called BEAST, right? So BEAST. So B stands for belief, E for expertise, A for audience, S for system, and T for team. That is all you need. If you have the right belief, you have the right expertise, you have the right audience, and you know how to nurture and message and communicate with them, and you have the right system and you have the right team, you can literally go from $0 to $100,000. So it's my goal, it's my dream that you can use this information in this course, right, to go and scale your business online. It doesn't matter if you're trying to launch an online community, an online course, a coaching program, a digital product, or a service-based business. It doesn't matter what kind of business, or even e-commerce. It doesn't matter what kind of business you want to create online. This same framework have worked for me, and I've worked for literally thousands of other entrepreneurs just like you, right? And that's why I put this course together to help you to scale. Now, maybe you don't know about me. I'm Uyi Abraham. I'm also the founder and CEO of Vonza.com, which is an online platform that empowers people to monetize their audience by creating courses, coaching programs, and online communities, and pretty much all the tools they need in one simple place. So if you're not using Vonza.com, go check out Vonza.com, sign up for a free trial so that you can have the right software, the right system that is going to help you to start or scale your business online. So let's get ready and get into the course. We're going to go to the very first module, which is B, which stands for belief. And I'll see you in the next program. Here's the best way to create and sell online courses and sell digital products, and that platform is Vonza. Vonza is the only one platform that gives you all the tools from website, funnels, emails, scheduling, everything you need for your online business in one place. So stop wasting time and money trying to tie tools together. Run your business on Vonza. Go right now and start a free account on Vonza.com and start making money and helping people. In this lesson, we're going to talk about B, which stands for belief, right? So I've noticed over the years, that one of the biggest, in fact, the biggest ingredient when it comes to success online is the belief of the person, which also is called the mindset, A lot of people, when they try to start a business online, they feel like, they just have to put the business out there and get customers and everything just gonna be fine. They don't understand that success in life or business is an inside game, right? It's who you are on the inside that produces the success you will see in your business. So that is why belief and mindset is the essential, is the foundation of success for any creator or entrepreneur who wants to have success online. So I came to America with $100 and a suitcase of clothes. I was born in Nigeria, so I experienced a lot of poverty, a lot of difficulty, a lot of limiting beliefs when it comes to success and wealth and abundance, So when I came to America initially and I was trying to launch multiple businesses, pretty much they all failed. And looking back now, the reason why my businesses failed was not because they were not good businesses, was partly because I had the wrong belief system, which I also call BS, right? Belief system BS. I had the wrong belief system about myself, about my audience, about my programs, about my pricing, about everything in between, right? And that belief system is an unconscious kind of magnet that can either attract the right customers to you or repel the right customers away from you. So that's why I'm doing this first class today, to really help you to walk through your belief system. Because when you work on your belief system and develop the right wealth and abundance mindset, it's going to help to guarantee or bring success to manifest in your business. This is not some kind of flimsy type of manifestation or, attraction type of class. No, that's not what I'm talking about. But it's you doing the internal work, right? For you to change the way you think. Even the Bible, I think it's Proverbs 23 verse 7, it says, as a man or a woman, as a person thinketh in his heart, so he is. In other words, the level of your mindset, of your success thinking, right, will determine what happens to you. So I came to America, like I said earlier. I was poor, I was broke. I kept trying different businesses, and it was hard for me to really experience success online until I started investing in coaching programs and invested in a mentor, right? Then that helped me to realize that one of the reasons why my business was not growing was because I was using the wrong data. What wrong data was I using? I was using the wrong data based off, the wrong mindset, the wrong belief system of fear of inadequacy, right? I felt like I was not good enough. I felt like I was not smart enough. I felt like I was not wealthy enough. I felt like my accent was a problem. I really, really have a low self-worth, right? I was selling programs I was not really confident. I was not really passionate about, because my belief system, my BS was wrong. So when I began to realize this by investing in a mentor, and then saw that I had limiting beliefs, and then the mentors helping me to break those limiting beliefs, that's when I started seeing success in my life and in my business, right? Because belief is about having that self-confidence, unconscious, subconscious self-confidence in yourself, in your ability, right? Whereby you're not doubting yourself, you're not having fear, you're not having a scarcity mindset, you're having an abundance mindset, right? Because everybody wants to work or buy something from someone who has an abundance mindset. They want to engage in business with somebody who thinks bigger, who thinks great, who thinks positive, right? Who thinks like everything is going to be wonderful and great and amazing, right? The same thing is going to happen in your own business as well, right? If you don't have the right money mindset, it will be hard for you to grow your business online, right? Some people, they start a business and then they are already scared that they might not make money, right? When you start a business and you're doubting, when you start a business and you're not sure, when you start a business, you already feel like it's going to be hard, right? Remember, as a person think, so they are. If you think that you're not going to make money online, guess what? You are not going to make money online. If you feel like people are not going to buy from you because of whatever, guess what? People are not going to buy from you because of whatever. If you feel like because you're an introvert that it's going to be hard for you to be successful in business, guess what? Whatever you think, whatever you believe, that's going to be your reality. So if you don't want to experience those negative thoughts, those negative limitations, right, you have to do what I call a BSP, which is Belief System Reprogramming. You have to reprogram your mind. You have to think differently. You have to think bigger. You have to think excellence. You have to think like what you want to have. You have to have a wealth and abundance mindset, because it's going to flow when it comes to customers. One thing I've noticed when it comes to business and success in life is that business is spiritual. This is what most coaches don't know about. They don't tell you. Even the few that know, they don't tell you because they don't want you to understand the systems. They don't want to understand the secret sauce, right? They tell you to run an ads, do this strategy, run this campaign, build a funnel, build an online community or a course or whatever, right? And then you try it, it doesn't work. It's not because it doesn't work, it's because you have an internal system that is preventing business or preventing, clients, or preventing abundance to come from you, right? So I want you to now begin to delete those negative files that you think about yourself. The thoughts of you are not good enough, the thoughts of you are not smart enough, the thoughts of you don't know enough, the thoughts of low self-esteem, low self-worth, inadequacies, imposter syndrome, right? The thoughts of, oh, I'm a novice, people are not going to buy from me because I don't have an audience, I don't have a following. It doesn't matter if you have an audience or a following, right? If you show up confident, if you show up like you are ready to serve and to help your customers, right? People will buy from you. I've never seen a man or a woman who is drowning in water and they're worried about if the person who have the life jacket and throwing it to them, if that person is qualified or not, if that person is tall or short or white or black or Hispanic or African or Caribbean. Nobody cares when they're in trouble. They want help. When people are in pain, they want a solution, right? So I want you to start becoming more confident of yourself, of your ability, of your business now. Have a set mindset that you are going to be successful in business. If you decide, if you make that conscious wealth abundance mindset that you are going to be successful in business, trust me, there's no economy, there's no recession, there is nothing whatsoever that can stop you from becoming successful, right? Because once you set up your mind, that's what I did for myself, right? When things were so hard and so broke, and I saw that I had these limiting beliefs about myself, and I invested, in a mentor that helped me so that I have these limiting beliefs, right? And I decided to change it with the help of my mentor, with the tools that he gave me, right? And I began to talk to myself. There's a principle I want to share with you right now that's going to really help you a lot. It's called VAM, right? V stands for visualization, A, affirmation, and M, meditation. These are some tools that really, really help me to start breaking those limiting beliefs, right? So let's break it down just a little bit, okay? So the first one is V. What does V stand for? Visualization. That means I want you to start visualizing what you want to see happen in your business, right? Even again, it doesn't matter if you have customers, it doesn't matter if you have the audience, it doesn't matter if you have nothing, it doesn't matter. Just believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is the first step to success. So how do you do visualization? Visualize what you want to see happen in your business in the next 12 months, right? People always underestimate what can happen in 12 months. Visualize what you want to see happen in your business in the next 12 months. How much you want to see making in your business in the next 12 months, right? Do you want to make 6 figures a year? So that's at least $100,000 a year. That means you want to make at least $8,400 a month, right? Which breaks down to about $2,100 a week, or about $300 a day, right? The math is kind of close to that, right? So visualize yourself making $100,000 in your business, right? Write it out, right? Even the Bible says, write out the vision and make it plain, Habakkuk 2:2, so that they that read will run with it, right? So I started visualizing myself as a success. Before I made $100,000 in my business in a year, right? Many, many years ago, first I visualized myself doing it. I broke those limiting beliefs that told me that I would not make 100,000. Those beliefs that told me that nobody's going to buy from me. I broke those beliefs. Those are limiting beliefs about myself. And many times limiting beliefs is a product of a low self-esteem or low self-worth, right? If you think bad about yourself, if you think low about yourself, it's going to happen in your business. Now, you might be like, but I thought I was getting a class on how to make 6 figures online, and you're talking about mindset and beliefs. Yeah, that's the foundation of it. I cannot help you make money online if I don't help you change the way you think about yourself. I cannot help you make 6 figures online if I don't help you reprogram your mind, reprogram your brain, and get rid of those low self-thinking and self-doubt and uncertainties and imposter syndrome. I got to flush all of that out of the drain so I can help you make money online, right? So V is visualization. So take time every day. This exercise with just only 10 minutes a day, you can really go through the VAM or VAM, tools, right, to help you to start breaking those limiting beliefs. So visualizations, right? So visualize. Then the second one is A, and A stands for affirmation, right? So write affirmations about yourself. Write affirmations against the negative thoughts you've been having. For example, if you feel like nobody's going to buy from you, write an affirmation that, oh, I'm selling every single day. Write an affirmation, I am a success. Write an affirmation, I'm going to make $100,000 a year in my first business. People are coming to my community. My community is growing. Write positive affirmation. I'm wonderful. I am unique. I'm loved. I'm selling like crazy. I'm invited to speak everywhere, all over the world. I am known all over the world. Customers find it easy to pay me. And they pay me and the right customers come to me, right? So whatever it is that is, limiting beliefs, write affirmation that counters that limiting or those limiting beliefs, right? Then the next one is meditation. Now, meditation, I'll be honest with you, was one of the most difficult things for me because, being an entrepreneur for many years, my mind always runs. My mind is always thinking and solving problems, and I've been able to still my mind for 10 minutes, right? It's just 10 minutes a day. Start at least 10 minutes a day with meditation, right? Meditation, and so pretty much sometimes when you do your meditation, you find yourself also doing visualization, and you find yourself doing affirmation at the same time. But try to put together some minutes, right, where you just still your mind and just get lost in your subconscious, in your innermost being, right? Most of the repair that happens when it comes to breaking limiting beliefs, they really happen when you begin to do those silent meditations, right? So another thing I want to talk about too when it comes to belief is that give yourself time, right? Especially if you're just starting out online, right? If you launch a course or launch a community or launch a digital product and nobody buys or is slow, right? Don't stop, don't quit. That's low vibration. That's low esteem thinking. That's low self-worth thinking. That's low level, low energy thinking. When you be like, oh, nobody's buying my things, so I need to close. No, give your business 12 months. I have seen so many people. I remember one of my clients, Rachel, I just call her Rachel B, right? She wanted to create a community for single moms. And the very first 3 months, she only had about 3 people that joined our community. Only 3 people. And one of them was a mama. The other was a sister, and the third was a friend at work. Only 3 people. And her desire was to create this community for single moms. And so she was going to teach them how they can, break through, because she was working in 9 to 5. She wanted to create a group where they're all going to learn together a business strategy so that they all can quit their 9 to 5 and experience, entrepreneurship, right? And it was not working for her. For 3 months, only 3 people was in our community. You know why? Because she had limiting beliefs. Her mindset was pretty much holding people back from joining, right? Then she joined, the New Rich, which is my coaching program. And immediately I identified that one of limiting beliefs was imposter syndrome. And then started working with her and breaking those limiting beliefs, right? So for 3 months, really only 3 members. Then eventually when she began to free herself to receive the wealth and abundance and success and business growth that God has for her, and then just like a miracle, she started growing into her community, and she eventually did 6 figures in her first year. Now, what about she had quit in the first 3 months when business was slow? She was paying for the software. She was paying for ads. She was paying for marketing, but there was nothing happening in her business, right? But she didn't quit, right? Because she stayed the long term, because she played the long-term game. That's why she became successful today. If you want to be successful in your online business, you have to play the long-term game. You cannot quit, right? Winners never quit and quitters never win, right? You have to stick it out in your business. You have to be so convicted of your belief that your business will be successful because you are going to be successful. And when you make up your mind and you decide that you are going to be successful in your business, no matter what kind of business it is, let me tell you right now, you are also going to be successful. So right now, begin to feel that success you want. Begin to feel that revenue numbers. How many clients you want to help in your business in the first 12 months? You say, I'm always talking about 12 months. I'm not talking about just 12 days or 12 weeks, right? Stop trying to, make money so fast, like you're trying to, stop trying to hit it and quit it, right? Stop looking for one night stands, right? Be ready to go all in. Be ready to pour into it. Be ready. You got to pour yourself into your business. You got to stay committed. You have to stay passionate. You got to give yourself at least 12 months, right? Especially if you're just starting out. It's going to take you 12 months to learn how to talk to your customers, how to craft your offer, how to do marketing, how to get people to believe in you because you believe in you. It might take you 6 months to start really believing in yourself in such a way that will create so much value in your life or in your business, right? So I'm bringing this class to a close, which is B for belief. And all I've just said in the last few minutes is this. If you want to really start or scale your online business online, you need to have massive belief in yourself and don't entertain any negative thoughts, any thoughts of quitting, any thoughts of stopping, any thoughts of low self-esteem. Don't entertain any limiting beliefs, right? That's how I built a multi-million-dollar online business. And that's how I've helped other people, thousands and thousands of people, to build multi-million-dollar business. And some of them too, most of them build 6 and 7 figures. And I've helped many of them too to build, multi-million-dollar businesses, by just helping them believe in themselves, right? I believe in you. You taking this course right now is proof that there's something special about you and that you are that kind of person that will build a successful business. So don't get discouraged. Don't get distracted, right? Stay the course. Your business will work because you have something fantastic that you are releasing out there to your audience, and they want what you have. People need you. This generation needs you. Right? It doesn't matter, again, if it's an online community, a course, a coaching program, digital product. It works. It's worked for you. It's worked for other people. It's going to work for your audience, okay? So develop massive belief in yourself and get ready to crush your goals, right? Set your 12 months goals. How much you want to make? Put it in the comment in the course, in the lesson. What's your 12 months income goal? How much you want to make in the next 12 months in your business? Write it down. Break into monthly income goals, right? Visualize it. Affirm it with your mouth. Meditate upon it and then put in the work. Right? You got to put in the work too. Put in the work and just give it time. A good seed goes into a good ground, right? And guess what? It's going to bring an harvest, right? So your business is a good seed, put in a good ground, just give it time. Do not quit. I've seen so many people just quit just right before their business breakthrough comes. I don't want it to happen to you, right? Stick with Vonza, stick with your business, stick with your audience, right? And just give it time, and success is right there for you. All right, that's B for belief. I'll see you in the next class where we're going to talk about expertise. All right, welcome to the second class. In this class, we're going to be talking about expertise, right? So remember we're talking about the Beast Mode, which is a 5-step framework that will help you to build $100,000, so a 6-figure business online. So in the last class, we spoke about belief, right? Which is you having a massive belief in yourself as a first step to becoming successful online. And this next class, we're going to talk about the second step, which is the E in the BEAST acronym, right? And we're going to talk about expertise, right? Expertise. So when we're talking about expertise, right? I don't want you to think about you being an expert in something. No, it's really, really simple. It's really as simple as, what do you know that you can teach somebody else that they can pay you for? It's really that simple. Let me say one more time. What knowledge, what skill, story, passion, or experience that you have that you can monetize by teaching somebody what that is and to help them to experience some form of transformation in their life or business that they'll pay you for. Let me give you an example, personal example, right? So, for example, I learned financial freedom. I learned how to break limiting beliefs. I learned how to create courses and coaching program and community, right? So when I built a successful community, what I started doing was that I started teaching other people my framework, my secret, my system of building a successful community. And then they started paying me for teaching them how to build that community. But before I did this, my very first online program was a tax preparation course, right? So many years ago, I stumbled into tax preparation as a business, and I saw that the business was very lucrative, and I could make good money doing taxes. And so that knowledge of how to run and grow a tax preparation business, I turned it into an online course, right, and a community. And I started teaching people how to do the same thing I know, which is to start a tax preparation business, right? And that course did over 6 figures in its first year because I was teaching people what I know, and it was what they need as well. So expertise is so important. You cannot create financial freedom online if you don't have an expertise that you can monetize. And again, expertise is not like you don't need a degree, you don't need a certification, you don't need anything like that, right? It's just you just packaging your knowledge, packaging your skill, packaging whatever it is that you know how to do so well, right, that somebody else needs into some form of online program for them to buy so that they can get the desired results that they have. Just think about, for example, maybe you know how to create graphics, you know how to bake a cake, you know how to do craft, you know how to develop money mindset, you know how to create a great marriage or relationship. You're a public speaker. You know how to be confident. You know how to clean credit. You know how to fix credit. You know how to do business funding. You know how to teach, an art, or you know how to code, or you know how to buy houses for cheap. You know how to flip a house. You've overcome trauma. You've overcome abuse, and now you want to use that knowledge and that experience to help other people. So there's no limit to what you can create an online program for. There's no limit to what your online business can be for, right? You have an expertise. You have something that you know how to do so well, or you have something that other people need to help them get to where you are today that they will pay you for, right? So think about it this way. Think about where you were 5 years ago, right? Imagine if you had the information or knowledge you have right now, how your life or business would have improved 5 years ago. So what you're doing now is creating an online program, which I really recommend an online community because it's the easiest to monetize, and because also it comes to recurring revenue, right? Because you're going to have people in your community to pay you every month to be part of your community, instead of just creating courses or digital products, which are all just one-time transactions, except you build a community around it, which some of my very successful clients have done as well, right? So what you want to do is to think of where you were 5 years before, right? And create an online business around that. So whatever it is that your audience need, which is going to be the next step, right? But first is to craft your expertise. And I've seen that a lot of people, they overthink when it comes to their expertise, right? They feel like it got to be something big or magical. For example, they feel like it got to sound grandiose, like how to go to the moon or how to build an electric car. No, it doesn't have to be that big, right? People have needs. People have pain points. People have things they need solution for. People need help, right? Can you help them go from 0 to 1? It doesn't have to be from 0 to 10. No, 0 to 1, right? And if you can craft that expertise, right, in a way that your ideal audience can see valuable, they are going to pay you for that. One of my success students, she learned making craft, during the pandemic, and she started teaching online, selling spaces for like $50. She created an online course for $50, teaching people how to go into the craft business. And I mean, there was a perfect timing with the pandemic, and a lot of people were home and they were trying to find other skills and also to overcome boredom. And then our first month, I think she did $2,500 by selling 50 slots of a one-time online course for people to learn how to do craft. And fast forward now, this is 2024. She's already done 7 figures, right? She has a community with thousands of people who pay her, I think, $37 a month. They pay her $37 a month to get access to our online craft community, where she teaches them how to do craft, right? So if somebody can make millions of dollars teaching people how to do craft, so can you, right? What knowledge do you have? What expertise? What passion? Sometimes it's a passion. Maybe you know how to sew. You believe in, dog walking, right? You have a passion for autism, or parents for autism, right? Or you want to have, girls' night out community. It doesn't matter. You can create a community as a business for any type of expertise that you have, right? So my question for you in this class is that, what expertise do you have that you can monetize? Get out a piece of paper, right? We're going to try to give you like a expertise type of framework, right? Like a worksheet that will be included for free in this class for you to write down your expertise, what top 5 expertise you have. Then narrow it down to 3, right? Then narrow it down to 2, then narrow it down to 1, and say, okay, all right, this is the expertise that I want to monetize. But now you got to ask yourself a very important question, because just because you care about it doesn't mean your audience cares about it, right? Or it doesn't mean people care about it. So what expertise do you have that people care about that they will pay you for, right? And again, it doesn't have to be thousands of dollars, right? It could just be $50. People care about it so much that they will pay you $50 a month to be a part of your community, for them to get access to this expertise that you have, right? So again, you can create a business around anything. I've built a 7-figure business teaching people how to create financial freedom online by pretty much building a community and coaching business. It's that simple. Do you know how to coach people? Do you know how to counsel people? Create a business around it, right? So I know that it might seem like, you need more in terms of how to actually do it or do that, right? That will come later. We have so many courses and coaching programs, also to the community. We have the Nourish Academy, which is a paid community where you can get more hands-on training that will help you to maybe find your expertise if you're still struggling with that, right? But the thing I want you to really take away from this class today is, don't overthink it. Just don't overthink it. There are maybe 4 or 5 rules to help you discover your expertise. 1, something you know so well. You know how to dance, you know how to sing, you know public speaking, you know how to coach people, you know how to fix credit, you know how to design graphics, something you know so well that you can teach some other people that want to learn the same thing or want to know the same thing, right? Or it could be your passion, something you're so passionate about. You're so passionate about dogs, you're so passionate about global warming. You can create a community for that as well and monetize it, right? So what is it you're passionate about? You're so passionate about relationships. Maybe you went through a divorce before. You want to provide a community for divorced women to help them to heal, to overcome trauma, right? You can monetize that. Millions of divorced women that will pay you $30 a month to be a part of your community, $100 a month, $200 a month to be a part of your community, to get relationship healing, to get trauma resolved, to get networking, all of those good stuff that comes from that, right? So could be a knowledge you have, could be a passion of yours that you can monetize and turn into a business. Or you already have an audience on social media, right? An audience that just like you for whatever reason. And you can see what your audience needs, poll your audience, ask them what they need, and then they tell you what they need from you, and you can, that's your expertise, right? Or it could be your experience, right? You've been through something traumatic or something great. You get what I'm saying, right? You could be your experience, I've seen so many people that have built multiple successful businesses by overcoming something, right? And one of the common one is, counseling, right? You've been through, difficult childhood. You've been through neglect. You've been through rejection, right? So now that experience, and you've learned how to overcome abandonment or rejection. Now you can teach other people how to overcome. You can have a 5-step program to help people to overcome rejection and abandonment so that they can experience their dream life, for example, right? So you're going to see that you can really monetize your expertise, right? So that's the class for today. So go ahead and monetize your expertise, right? Turn it into a business. And in the next class, we're going to be talking about the A, which stands for your audience. So now, the first class, we spoke about your belief. The second class, we spoke about your expertise. So the goal was to help you craft your expertise and help you to niche down on that one thing that people want to pay you for, that people need help from you for. And the next class, we're going to talk about your audience and how to monetize your audience. And I'll see you in the next class. All right, so in this class, I'm going to be talking about A for audience. So remember the 5-step framework, BEAST, right? BEAST. B for belief, E for expertise, A for audience. So when talking about audience, we're really talking about how to nurture your audience so that they will buy from you, right? So everybody have an audience. It doesn't matter if you have 5 people on your social media or you have 5,000, right? Who is your audience? The audience is a group of people who have the pain that your solution provides. Let me explain it a different way. Everybody have the audience, even if there is not a lot of people on your social media or your email list or whatever, right? If you have at least 1,000 people who care about whatever it is you're trying to sell or the solution it is you're selling, that is your audience. All you have to do is to nurture your audience and help them to see the offer that you make and help them to buy from you. So how does this work? One of the best ways to nurture your audience, to make them into, a community that will buy from you, is to really be clear on what your offer is. One reason why a lot of people are not able to monetize their audience is because they are all over the place. Their messaging is all over the place. Today they're talking about dog food. Tomorrow they're talking about going to China. Then Friday they're talking about how to do funding. Then the next day they're talking about Forex trading. Then talking about NLP. They're just all over the place, right? A confused audience doesn't buy, right? Your audience really want to buy from that person who is the best at that particular thing, right? And one of the ways your audience will know what you're really good at is what you talk about all the time. It's called the 80-20 rule, right? Whatever you talk about 80% of the time is what gives you brand authority in the minds of your customers, and that will make them see what you offer and want to buy from you. So for example, if your expertise is credit repair, for example, right? Then 80% of your post on social media, 80% of your messaging needs to be around credit, right? Because that helps to build trust in the minds of your audience for them to want to pay you, because people want to pay for the best in what they do. Nobody want to just, if you have a heart pain, you're not going to a general doctor to heal you or to make you get better. No, you're looking for a cardiologist because you want the best at that particular thing, right? So the audience wants to pay for whoever is the best at that thing. And the way they can know what you're the best at is what you talk about all the time, right? So 80% of the time you need to communicate your value, communicate your expertise, communicate your heart, communicate your passion, right? And just nurture your audience. Give out a ton of good information for free. For using the same example, if credit repair was if that was your expertise, right, and that's going to be your offer to your audience, right, give them the game, the secret sauce. Just start posting, start sharing, start giving so much good information concerning that subject matter that people are like, oh my God, this is so good. Can I pay you for you to help me further? Can I pay you to get more access to you? Can I pay you to get your full content? Well, if this your free stuff is so good, right, then I just want what more you have, right? That's one of the ways I built a successful business today, by just helping people for free online. I'll just nurturing my audience, giving out good stuff, free stuff, and being transparent, sharing my story, right? Nothing connects with your audience more than your story, right? You need to have a good story. Got to know how to craft a story. Now, I know this is kind of like a 30,000 bird view, right? Of course, you're going to need, how to craft the story. That's why I have a course. I have a community called the Nirush Academy, right? There's going to be a link right here in this video, the Nirush Academy, where you're going to get access to my courses, right? Where I teach you how to craft your messaging. I give you the messaging, templates and everything you need to know, right? That will help you to craft your messaging, connect with your audience, nurture your audience, so that they can buy from you, okay? But the goal of this class is to just let you know that after you have your belief, your expertise, you need to nurture your audience. You need to build an audience. You need to add so much value to them. You need to give them so many good stuff for free, so that they will be like, wow, if the free stuff is as good, then the paid stuff will be so much better, and then they'll be so inclined to pay you to get access to more stuff that you have. All right, so that's going to be it. On the next video, we're going to talk about system, the software you need to tie it all together. Now you have your belief, you have an expertise that you're going to sell, you have an audience you're going to sell it to. Where do you sell it? You're going to need the software, and that's where Vonza comes in to help you to monetize your business. All right, in this class, we're going to talk about S4 system. Right, you need a system to run an online business. You need a software, right, that can help you to automate and monetize your business online. So we'll be talking about the 5 steps that you need to make 100K a year, right? And we started talking about B for belief, right? You need to have the right belief and mindset. We spoke about E, you need to have an expertise and a niche that people want to pay for. Then we'll talk about A, you need the audience that will buy from you. And S, we're going to talk about the system you need. You need the software that will help you to run your business online. So I started Vonza.com, which is the software I recommend. I mean, I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years, right? Don't let the good-looking face fool you. I've been around for a while. I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. I've used it all. I've used all the software, all the systems out there. And the reason I started Vonza was because a few years ago, I was launching my business online, and I was using multiple tools to run my business online. And then I was using like an integration system, a Zapier, to tie them all together. And then in the midst of that launch, the integration failed. And when that happened, it just ruined my business on that day, and I didn't make any sales because my software fails, and I knew that there was a problem. Why an entrepreneur or a creator needed so many different tools to run their business online. And I feel like there got to be a better way, whereby there needs to be one simple, software that can help to run a business online. And that's what led me to start Vonza. My personal frustration, we need a good and simple software to help me to run my business online, and I couldn't find any. I had to tie multiple together to run my business online, wasting time, money, dealing with tech frustrations. That's what made me to start Vonza. And I wanted to create a solution for entrepreneurs, so that you don't need to tie tools together anymore. You don't need to deal with tech software anymore, or tech stack, or trying to tie them together. Techie people, you don't need to be techie. I want it to be the software that was so simple, so easy to use, that even my grandma could use, or my 6-year-old or 9-year-old could use, right? I want to create a software so simple that is a one-stop shop for entrepreneurs. That with this software, you can do everything you need for your online business to get to 6, 7, or even 8 figures online. So you need the right software. That's why this is a step by itself, because I have seen so many people fail in their business because they used the wrong software. Maybe it was too complicated, or it was not complete, or they didn't have the right, support system around them, right? But for Vonza, everything you need is in one place, right? You have your community, you have your courses, you have your digital products, your funnels, your website, your payment system, your automations, everything in one place, right? And I found out that when people simplify their business with the right software tool, it helps them to grow their business faster, all right? So the software you need for your business to help you with your system, to help you with your tech, to help you with your automation, to help you to build and grow and scale and serve your customers is Vonza.com. Vonza, right? So if you're not using Vonza yet, make sure you click start a 14-day free trial and get Vonza.com. That's the tech business partner. That's what you need. That's the system you need to have all the tools that you need to start or grow a 6 or 7 figure business online. So I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to talk about T, which is for team. All right, so welcome to the final step of the 5-step framework. We've been talking about in this online course, the Online Business Accelerator course. We're talking about the 5-step framework that will help you to, monetize and grow your business online. And we start talking about B for belief, E for expertise, A for audience, S for system, and T for team. Now, when you're just starting out, you are a one-man team. You're like a Swiss Army knife person, right? You do marketing, you do your social media, you create, your offer, your course, your community, your digital product, you're doing everything, right? Which is good. That's where you need to start from, right? You are that one-man team until you get to at least $10,000 a month, right? The only time I recommend that people hire somebody, at least $5,000 a month, right? You can get a VA. So once you hit like $5,000 a month, at that point you can get a VA from Philippines or overseas for like really, really cheap, right? And when I say cheap, sometimes a few dollars an hour compared to what you will pay somebody in America, right? So you need the right team, to help you to scale and to grow, right? At that $5,000 mark, just be honest with yourself. Do you have what it takes to take your business to $10,000 months? If you can get it to $10,000 month by yourself, that's really, really good, right? So you got to be honest with yourself on what you need, right? You need a team. You need people to help you to scale. So whether you're doing a community, you need a community manager, you need someone to help you run your ads, you need someone to help you run your system, you need someone to help you run the back end, help run your operations, your CRM, all of that good stuff, right? You're gonna need a team to scale. I would not be able to do the things I do today if I don't have a good team around me, right? One of the mistakes people make is that they feel like they can run it all. They feel like they can do all by themselves. No, you need a mentor, and you need a coach, and you need a team. You need people around you to help you, working with you and working in your business and on your business with you to help you to scale your business online. So it's not going to be a very, very long video in this particular lesson, right? Because this is a no-brainer, right? But it's a very, very important part of the system, right? The very, very important part of the framework, right? That you need the right team to help you to grow and to scale your business to 6 figures, right? The very first person in your team I'll recommend, if you're just starting out, I recommend that you get an admin person that can do some of the admin stuff for you, right? Then eventually when you start running ads, get an ads person, then get a social media person, right? And you're just gonna, your business, wherever is lacking, you know, one of my mentors taught me some time ago to staff my weaknesses, right? Wherever is your weakness in business, you will see the numbers will be there. Your customers will be complaining about it. Maybe it's customer service, right? Staff your weakness, get the right people on your team to grow your business. And I'll see you in the inside of the Nirish Academy or whatever other programs, wherever you found this video. So I hope that this has been a good course and you've learned some things and you're ready to launch your business, and we're right here to help you launch your business. So the two things that I can do to help you grow further: make sure you have the right system, Vonza.com, and make sure you join the Nirish Accelerator, and make sure you join the Nirish Academy. The links will be right there, and I'll see you on this side, and looking forward to helping you grow your business online. Here's the best way to create and sell online courses and sell digital products, and that platform is Vonza. Vonza is the only one platform that gives you all the tools from website, funnels, email, scaling, everything you need for your online business in one place. So stop wasting time and money trying to tie tools together. Run your business on Vonza. Go right now and start a free account on Vonza.com and start making money and helping people.